Tom.
That's what it feels like.
Hard-hitting analysis out of the way.
As long as we know that. As long as that's what Gentlemates.
Okay, Gentlemates on defense. We got Fnatic on attack.
Nonetheless,
Time for me here.
I'm glad
It's kind of up to
the
6
shot.
p.m.
I think we've seen Mini have those strong performances on the center.
Okay, well they got a pistol each first map, so can't blame that one. David, thank you for the primate. Appreciate the 21 mums. You think we have nah, I don't think so, David. Not in this game. Cronin though, thank you with the tier 1. Appreciate the 2 mums. Been on a new comp for 100 Thieves bind. I mean, binds out of the map pool. For 100 Thieves, they won't have to play it until it's back. It might even be next year. This is a nice camera though.
That's going to be in the back of your mind as the game goes on. We haven't seen the half of it yet. Chronicles Breach has been terrifying, but
nice shot.
The stun on the other side.
Okay, it's a great reaction on this. Do they speed up and take heaven, knowing that there shouldn't be anyone heaven?
The squad falls back. Both players who pushed main now on the site looking to maintain control.
Oh, I like this.
There is a trap wire. Click seems to want to peek ahead.
Big nade, mate.
At least confirming that there are still players on this side.
Oh my goodness. Not what I envisioned, but
stop them blast packing into that position. Of course, a very calculated grenade dodging the stun. No, is Mini.
Very nice.
A wonderful follow up with 2 quick headshots. This round may just be put to bed.
Mixcoat, thank you so much for the prime as well. Appreciate the 3 months. Thank you for saying that also, dude. Damn, I mean, it was looking alright for Fnatic, and then it just wasn't. Shout out to Mini descending it in heaven here. Kexi, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Any tips on dealing with burnout and mental stress as a head coach? As a head coach, it can be rough, man. You gotta have someone making it fun in your team. You should also, if you feel like you're doing too much work, which will be like why you're stressed out, I guess you should try and put more on the players to do.
I'm sure that the Rays performance of last was more of an anomaly.
Well, we shall see. Plenty of time to prove it on the server. Round 2 kicking off.
Galaxy Legend, thank you so much as well, dude. Thank you for that. Appreciate the prime.
Coming in with a pistol, and that will be Kadavra.
What is the dream team from the season? Some kind of mix of Vitality and G2, I reckon, from what I've seen. I do think Sentinels look good as well. I'm excited to watch them play again.
To take those orbs, at least most of them. That's their job. Get orbs and take down.
You can put some heretics in there. I think Rians is looking incredible again.
Mini already got tagged, Tom, so they've actually juggled that weapon over just to make sure that the person fighting isn't an easy target.
It's also one of those ultimates that's going to be fairly low down on the scale. Kayak's hoping to try and find the fight, and he will, but loses it. And Marbosta, in the meantime, has just been on an orb collecting mission back over to the other side of the map to try and retrieve another. Obviously, orbital strike in terms of executions can be very effective. The A site itself, or even just clearing out tower on B.
Caution here.
Well, he's gonna have to work on his high jump. Didn't quite manage to get over that one.
Gotta pull those knees up, man. Gotta pull those damn knees up. Well, for Boser,
gotta do the flop. That's what he did wrong.
He's gotta do the flop. Okay, I'd like to see you do the flop, Tom. On the way to the A site.
He's absolutely run the gauntlet, though. We got a plant.
Boser's gonna have a lot of orbs. 3 away with the plant, and with the death that's sure to follow. Will be just 2 coming into the buy round. That's a big round for Fnatic already.
Hey, very nice. They'll take the plant.
Not much more damage.
For sure, take the plant here.
Forward for mates as well. I think both have traded out relatively equally. Those orbs are worth a lot.
Yeah, this is an easy moment for them as well, that you can now do the same thing.
How Fnatic looking, mate. Last map was a stomp.
And as I said, there's a couple of portions of the map that can be
great last map.
Cleaned out. For Gentlemates, though, again, you're in a great position.
wait. That's, you can't be doing that.
It's just so rude.
I reckon it was Sue.
She's dialed in for that.
Even had the package to match up. Perfectly done. Well executed.
Our EBS team is something else, man.
Here we go. 2-0.
Okay, got the outlaw out, and that's gonna have to be double on this one. And this is the oh yeah, okay, we've done a little bit of research on this one though. As that stun comes down, his instant reactions go to the box where you can see him on the Jing box. The great shot as well. Mini did very nice on that. He got good info here. Okay, and does Dipan get behind the corner? Oh dear God, did they hear him?
I thought they heard it. It looked like they did.
No
but
way.
It certainly seems like they didn't. No idea there was a man there. And now a flash popped around the corner into his own utility. It was a nice
No,
play.
bro.
It hasn't worked out. Problem
You
here,
had
though,
such a
is
good
Fnatic are
pause,
split
and you
now.
could have waited for your
Crashy's
team.
runs might make it, but they're gonna be
No,
just
dude, if
around the
Gentlemates
corner.
lose this, they're
They
going to
don't
be
know he's
goddess.
legging it. So they don't chase, they don't catch up until it's just a little bit too late. They come swinging around the corner, nobody's home. And it seems obvious now that it's a B hit. This is the worst part about the false information
boy.
they've just gotten. Having come from the A side, they're going to walk all the way up, and they're going to think, oh, they haven't planted yet. We're going to get here just in time to interrupt it.
30 seconds left.
Well, they're about to realize
Yeah,
that
hasn't
they
worked
made a
out
little
well.
bit of an oopsie.
Can't be
That
any
might be very
further
costly,
away than
especially
where
with
you
the
are.
nades still online
The
for
good news
Kaya,
is
especially
Gadavra
with
has a
utility for
smoke,
Crashy's time.
and they got a
plant,
fade
if
eye,
it's just a
so they
position that
can,
get where they could
you
realistically
can,
be
if they get
anywhere
over
in this
towards the
post.
spike, create a lot of pressure, but
They
they have
haven't had
no
to
idea
play
where
it
no one
safe.
is.
Still though, sees a haunt and a Molotov and a smoke. There's still utility for mates as well.
And it's the
Okay, well
drone
they know
from
where one
main.
is.
You're telegraphed
You could
that
smoke
these
off A
players,
main
at
if you
least
wanted.
one is inside
Okay, they
A.
smoke off heaven,
Probably the
thinking
race
that's a
is gonna be
crossfire.
risky, right? Let's reveal. They could be on the site. They do check sand. but
Ooh, hold
Kaya
up, really
gets
doable.
one, runs
It's a
down
shame
the
they
clock.
didn't smoke where
Two
they knew the
shot
guy
darts
was.
for Crashies. The first already lands. It's a danger. It's a threat. Robbie's healthy enough. He's waiting for the peak. He's waiting for that extra shock dart for Crashies to go swinging, but Crashies is confident that he's taken him off the spike. Crashies
Okay,
playing
very,
it to
very nice.
perfection. Gets
Yeah,
the
it's a
first
shame
for
here. Like,
Fnatic.
no joke. If they smoke where they thought the person was,
Well, to play it in
and where they got the
background.
information from the person instead of
Making
guessing it was
sure
a
that
crossfire,
Those post plants are
they had a good chance.
clean for Fnatic,
I thought they were
but
just going to save
all
it
in
for
all
the spike
mates,
itself.
definitely
Where the
not
hell is
that
that
round.
camera?
It
It's on the
comes down
floor.
to- well, firstly, this shot
This was a
is
great
insane.
reaction though.
Like, the fact
As soon as that stun comes in, knowing that they like to go there.
But I
Maybe they
really
did
like
this
it the
last
way
time
they
in their
played it
bonus,
out.
something like this.
Like consistent pushing. I think the only thing was this: a little bit over aggressive in a position where you already have.
Hey,
the
Crashies
advantage.
was calm on
I
that
didn't
though.
like that. I think obviously you don't know. Maybe there could be a player coming in from behind, doesn't want to get trapped himself.
This is your map.
But that could have easily been around.
Okay,
for
recon, and it's the
Gentleman's
classic. If the
now.
recon hits, then you
Clip
stun
one
behind
away
it.
From having that showstopper.
Where's the money?
Poster. I'm actually surprised he hasn't already got the orbital strike online. It does
Yeah,
seem
we
like
got
he's creeping
we
his
got a
way
lot of people that can't buy right
towards
now.
orb, although he is alone.
The big round. They've got one person. That would have been easier to do. One person that can buy next poster, one orb away from his ult. Click, one orb away. Surprised they're playing as passive when everyone's one orb away.
That would have been fired out if the orb was touched, but the Haunt went up. The Haunt saw nothing. Now, though, Robbie sends out the Prowlers and it catches. If Boaster was able to let that slip by, a big danger in the round. Boaster, he runs
Big
back.
jewel for Click
Faking
there, because if he
rotation
gets
quick,
that kill,
taking the
that's
road to his teammates. Those smokes not
very,
online
very
just yet,
nice.
though. Not up top at least. It gives Zipban an angle.
And
but
they
it's
take the
Robbie
space
BK
back as
who
well.
Shuts down the first leg of the push. Now they get close to the door, wanting to fight in and catch Boaster as he sprays back through the door. He's not expecting that
Hey,
much
Crashies though,
aggression.
this play
3v5
might be
now for
actually
Fnatic.
unreal.
Crashies is looking for some kills.
And Alpha gets a kill to sell it even more as well. Yeah.
Two players isolated to the
Damn,
side.
dude, the people
Chronicle
on site got
gets
2.
another. No opportunity for trades. These are
The people on
1v1
site
fights.
got
They're
so
handing them
many.
to those individuals on Fnatic, and you
Crashies
better believe
maybe
they're gonna
got
win them.
a bit ahead of
From
himself.
a huge advantage down to a 2 versus 2. They know where Alpha Air is, but Chronicle manages to sneak his way forward into a close corner, an off angle, but it's expected. Even still, Alpha's landed.
Dude,
Another
Alpha's
shot
so
again.
sick, man. Fair play.
And it will be 3 for
It's
him
a
in the
3v5 over
round.
towards
These have got
site.
close.
Alpha and
Even
Chronicle
with
together,
advantages
just
across the
dueling
board
out
for
so
mates, but
heavy.
even still, Fnatic are clutching up.
Well, yeah, and you got to keep that last map very much to the front of your mind. Fnatic making a recovery on their previous
Yeah, and
Abyss
it's a
performance.
devastating round
They
for
came
Gentlemen.
in looking sublime, and now they're on another map.
Isolated though, like that's the thing that's.
Oh no, they
frustrating about
gave
this.
him
Like,
1v1s,
this is a
no
3v5
doubt about it.
scenario. Every single kill is a 1v1. Like, there wasn't any position where, oh, like Alfia had to snap between 2 players. It's like, okay, 1 kill, now I can reset and fight another. And I feel like you're just not using those advantages well enough.
Yeah, mates making mistakes, giving opportunities to Fnatic. Fnatic have
Yeah, that forced him down to an
cashing in on them as
eco.
well.
That
These
was
are
the
things
big
that we very
rounds.
much expect, but
Kayak
we're
tanks some
saying, you know,
damage.
Fnatic made a turnaround. Their Abyss looks a lot better from the loss to BBL. They lost this map to Na'Vi, I believe. And from what we've seen, the turnaround they had on the first one was unbelievable. I'm not expecting it to be an easy game here because they came in picking it. This is the one that they might have expected Abyss. They knew they were going to get to play Fracture if it was left open. So this is what they've planned for round 5.
Never did just get a little bit of info. Yeah. Can you see the, I was going to say, can you see the little cap? Never got a little bit impatient.
They had versus Na'Vi was based around this attack side, and I'll be honest, this could be 4-0 to mates. If they're able to convert player advantages, they would be in a flawless streak at the moment.
Kayak? Yeah, Kayak looked good first map.
Fact is though,
Looks like he's getting confident.
Some early damage onto Kayak at least makes him that little bit.
Okay, the passing close is low damage though.
To play with here. Mini doing damage again.
Yeah, it's a great stun.
The rest of the players left with just pistols. Sure, there's a couple of ults, but I think if they use them here, they've lost the plot.
Quite an aggressive position from Alpha, considering what they're up against as well. Doesn't see any form of punishment issued to Fnatic. Plenty of HP on most of their players. Mates are just going to sit back and see if they can take some of those low
regen
HP
shields.
down
Most people don't
out.
use that many.
Box them in. That's the only solution.
Hello, Bacan. Congrats, by the way.
Building up. Yeah, and this one, again, we're seeing the same sort of thing from Fnatic. They're grouping.
Is 1v4?
Here, the fact that we're
maybe send it after.
For that late
I'll
round,
check it out.
I guess there's a problem. There weren't many problems on Abyss, but Boaster always had to play in the spawn away from the team covering that flank. Now they have that little bit of extra utility to help them out.
Yeah. The fun thing about this one is actually dying to the spike was almost completely null and void. Because you look at the side,
Fnatic have 5 ults.
They have all their ults online, so it was kind of like the only thing you could do.
So you would imagine that the Antimates go aggro.
Some damage here would have been nice, because the 2 rounds that Fnatic won was off 1 player surviving. Now they've won the next with everyone surviving and all of their ults. This is a round you don't get to see very often. 9 out of 10 ultimates online, ready to be thrown into this round.
Now this is the problem. The snowball is starting to tumble. It's building up some steam. This could be a real big impact by the time we hit the bottom of those slopes. Mates on their way for the north side crunch. 5 players coming into position. Chronicle, well, he stands alone. His team is
nice
left.
Though.
They've taken the rope to the other side of the map. And they might even make it to the A side.
They go aggro, they got a cam to get info once they hit over towards the side. They got a fade out to retake with Razor. As long as they don't overstep here, they're pretty good. I like this play from Alpha though. I mean, Alpha should be good for one here. Just how long does this smoke last in heaven? The Hefo's comfy. Ui, went for the repeat. Oh my god, Zipan saved him as well.
Now comes down to Kayak and Crashies. But
yeah, it's still no plan on this. Mini should just tuck in though.
It's just not possible.
Door opens as well. Still know they're towards main, and now boxed in with Mini locking in the south side rotation. There's nowhere to take this for free. A battle up against at least 2 players wherever they take it. 30 seconds on the clock. Kayak wants to go to spawn. Crashy's going the other way. Kayak needs to win these duels. That's the spike. That would be the round. 20 seconds now as they thin out the herd a bit, but
gets a little bit scary.
If he finds value, this could turn the tide of the round. But if he goes down,
dude, I'm nervous for them. It should be fatal over towards site, so they know where 1 is. But they die as well, so you can just throw that in the middle.
Where's that second player? They're looking for him.
Dude, that nade is on his head. He's got to swing and no one else is here. Oh god. Not a 2v5. Holy, bro's held down sight on his own. This is nuts, by the way. It's a 3v5 in the other buy rounds. Straight into a 2v5. Kayak did everything, to be honest. Kayak just killed everyone. Gentlemates keep giving him 1v1s though in these rounds.
That's a 2 versus 5. Like, that's what we've just witnessed. Like,
the nade timing on the guy dropping is crazy. But like everyone's got to go at the same time though. Like when we fade ult, everyone should be going.
To try and convert this one over the line, they even used a Nightfall in the 2v5 to reveal one of the players, and even still Kayak managed to do enough damage that it's then worth investing that showstopper
Which,
If there
He's
isn't a
nervous? I mean, not
backbreaker,
anymore.
if
He definitely was
that's
for his
not
first
it, I
best
don't
of
know
3,
what
but
is.
that's out the window
got to
now.
be just
He's got
brutal
comfy
for the
now.
side of Gentleman's, because that is one hell of a fumble.
now my guy made it look like we were running 20,
Ah, dude,
20 raids all
both
over
their
again.
big
Throws
buy
a
rounds.
nade, forces a guy out in the open,
3v5,
kills him. It's
2v5.
actually better that Crashies didn't get that kill, because then when the showstoppers fired out for 1 kill,
And they used
guess
3
what?
ults.
That guy's got online. Another nade,
Like, it's,
throws it close.
don't want to
What
say
does
you
that
just
do?
lost the game, but you
Forces another
pretty
player
much
out
just
in the
lost the
open, and he
game.
kills him. This, every piece of utility
Like, you can
landed
recover from
exactly
one
where
of
it needed
these.
to. And for mates, what a frustrating way
But 2
to
of
see
them,
this slip away. The last map was their choice,
I don't know
and it was
about
a
that.
disaster. They got rolled, and once Fnatic built up any steam, there was no stopping that train. Now, the break's surely removed. It's a 4-2 start and a 2v5 clutch that you were left to 1 player to save in as well.
Wait,
Really
it's
rubs it
crazy
in.
as well, because the player that got 4 kills...
The
that
best
you-
op player in each region?
There's
Oh
the
man,
other
that's too
dude
hard.
who's
Trapped on site.
Specifics, like, probably something, I guess. China's probably Kang Kang. That one's relatively easy. Then what? Actually, saying that, Stu in China is kind of unreal. Mate, no idea for EMEA in Americas. It's
Got to
stacked.
spectate.
He's on
Texture? Texture.
nonetheless.
But I would say the texture gets to op more than
4-2.
something.
That's not a scoreline.
Because something's always on some weird roll.
I'm always happy to see those clutch rounds from Fnatic, but it's just starting to get more and more brutal for mates that they can't convert these. Next, it has to be a 1v5. That's the only way that they can make it that little bit worse.
Well, Tom, you spoke about mates having all their ultimates, and as you can see, there's a couple missing at this point. They've invested a lot. Fnatic had all their ultimates.
Yeah, just the showstopper gone.
Yeah. The investment and the return upon it,
Cryo.
mind-boggling. And there it is.
Oh,
Boasters
I
on
like
the
that.
board.
I like the
Back
cryo
to
shout on that.
in the spawn. What a shot. Now they move to the side.
Okay, good luck on site, mate. You got a lot to do.
Some utility
Excuse
wave.
me?
Mini's in a bit of trouble. They know
How's the
he's
recon hit
in
him
there.
there?
Right up on him. Crashies. Alpha showing up, leaving Kadabra to grasp it. Straws! That's 2! And almost a third. That was very close indeed. But not close enough. Because despite that
He's
big
in. He
performance,
looks great
that's
as
the only
well.
performance that mates have had in this round. Other than that, the
Yeah, that's
show
what I'm
is
saying.
massive.
Americas is too
We
hard.
move on to tomorrow night, 5-2, looking likely. It's Robbie BK to try put a wrench in Fnatic's plans.
Ooh, hold up. Then you know the Boasters plays off site because of
One
protocols.
back on the board. I think they need it for the morale at this point.
Okay.
Already trying to force out, but with both of these ultimates online, it's never going to be easy. They might not
It's
even
a shame.
need them. The dart revealing the Molotov onto the spike. This is the post-plan of Fnatic.
Dude, what a nightmare.
It's never going to be easy from this stage. There's a reason that these players are so good at surviving, so good in the late round. That is a 5th guaranteed, and although again there was a little bit of a spark, a moment where mates seemed like they
chat
could
bitching
turn it,
about me?
it's
What are they
not gonna be
saying?
the case. 5 in a row.
Is it because they first time they ever get a prediction right? The human coins are giving it. That's crazy.
Flame is quickly being snuffed out. Fnatic's map
I respect
pick,
it
and
though.
certainly has
You got to
that
celebrate
vibe
the
to
wins
it.
when it doesn't happen often.
Domination across the board. It's the opening pick by Boaster. The fight on the site looking comprehensive. Kata finds a gap. But it's not
Okay,
enough.
Lord olds
Mates,
there.
They've
Lord
got a lot of
olds.
problems sitting in front of them. It's all blurring into one when the timeouts were used. They've used the timeout here as well, right, Tom? Just a couple rounds ago. Not one. This squad is in trouble, to say the least. 5 in a row for their opponents. Still 4 ultimates for Fnatic, and one of them has just been used. You thought Alfier was doing a pretty good job so far. Well, obviously he's
Zipan one away
good.
from his
He's
ult.
got only a pistol, but obviously in his hands is a big golden gun. 1 shot to the body, that's all you need, and he's got 5 bullets. The fact that it's Alfier we're talking about, that is terrifying.
It's also worth giving the context. This could be pressure. Because for Gentlemates or Fnatic, one of these teams is out of kickoff. Gentlemates took a
Okay,
marathon.
insta reaction
Best
to
team in the
losing
EMEA.
Arcade is to push through the
Heretics,
smoke.
Boaster,
And
he's now under
Boaster
serious
is...
pressure. Again, we've talked
But do
about
they
this
expect...
aggression. This is what had the
Oh
success
man,
with the
Kadabra
defense,
is
and
out here
Kadabra
aiming
gonna
heavy.
give them that advantage. Chronicle even swinging
Damn,
back in, and
bro.
it looked like a
Look at
chance,
this
but
round.
They have been slaughtered. Mention a 1v5. Thankfully,
All it
is
took was
gonna be
Platchat giving
denied.
it.
An in-zone
All it
flawless to
takes.
break back onto the board for Gentlemates.
That's what we needed to see. And again, it's this man.
Dabra?
Kata,
Yeah. This was nice that they went
They're
super
not-
aggro. There's so many ults here they can't sit back.
But a nicely timed bit of aggression up through main.
See the collat? I
He's there
thought
with
I
them
thought he
as
was gonna
well,
hit the
so
collat, to be
confident
honest.
just post up and take these
They know he's
duels.
gonna double
Not
peek when
even
he's.
out
I
there
mean, they know he's
to
gonna
land a
repeek
shot
when he's
before.
shot.
One of
He loves
those
the
two
repeek.
Fires one right back. And with 3 on the board, they're still hot on Fnatic's heels. The problem is, that's 1 round. And it was 5 in a row for Fnatic. They still have 3 ultimates to fall back upon. And this is going to change the pace for Fnatic. Now they're
this is an old school strat that they used to do. And then nades heaven with the damage, drone checks everything. We've got okay, that's a good TP away though. They haven't taken too much space on this one.
Actually comes through from the defensive side, and already Click is going to go down. This leaves Mini
oh boy, they are.
in a very awkward position.
Too Mini tanked it. Too Mini tanked that ult.
Kayak is cleaning up.
Yeah, those smokes as well. That's where they had to fall back into. So it leaves one guy out in the open. Easy punish for Fnatic. Orbital strike.
Holy hell, everything's getting dropped, but this is a 2v5 that is somehow a 2v4.
Alone against 2. Spike down on the site, 50 seconds. He's got the time. And Robbie BK speaking. He's given the chance away.
Boaster
on the mini-map, it might have looked like
saw him over towards
trade,
arcade, already thinking that he might be coming through main. Free side.
On the opposite side.
Damn, bro, look at their brains. They're both pivoting over at the same time.
The right call. And it is.
Perfect tandem. Literally almost aligned on the map.
It's perfect. That's a straight line.
I mean, he's going to get to A main as he crosses sight. But is Cadaver a W king?
That's the real question. And the crossbow
is going
to be tough.
Oh my god.
Into
very, very nice. They got their own 2v5.
Been the man of the moment for Gentle Mates as another round climbs onto the board, and he is at the heart of it.
What a nice read by him. Let's keep in mind.
Read, yeah, he had a really good read on this.
On his head in this round. They took Click down, having pushed up on A. Rolling Thunder used to push into the B site. Avoided, but still, there was a pick taken by Fnatic. That's a stacked round up against them. Robbie BK does well to find this.
All the 1v1s as well.
The chaos, while those players are pushing forward to try to make some ground up to trade out the players that have fallen, Cadaver is just picking the team apart, but it's that read in the 1v1. Of course, Boaster's going to go the other way. He doesn't know where you are. You could be in heaven. You could have wrapped around where you were in main. Everything is open. Instead, he takes it to a new battleground, but Kata was way ahead of it. Aggression tempered sometimes, but right now it's just slightly delayed into a shift wall contact.
Where's the money at? Money must be still pretty low now for Fnatic, no?
That's where the success is.
3 people. 2-9 loss bonus, so one of them will be able to buy. Oh, I cannot believe he's sticking on this.
The stun from Zipan. We mentioned that role swap. He has been doing work, putting that utility into play. With a Rolling Thunder now available,
Zipan? Oh my goodness, timing is wild here. They should hit Kayak, but...
It's actually his teammate that loses his life.
How has Kayak won that?
I
have no idea how Zipan hasn't got that kill. 5 HP.
He got naded out.
Well, it's a good reply. Money's pretty good for Gentlemates though, so they can tank this. There's one person that might have to get a drop. Dude, I have no idea how Kayak wins this second duel.
And that's exactly where Kayak decides to nade. He's got a choice.
Send good enough for Masters front. We seen that look good, yeah.
Or jump forwards, which is just immediate death. Again, a decent recovery. That's what I was saying though. I love the replay, just catching him out, but it's then just the repositioning from Fnatic, taking some of that
just dodged the ult, so they didn't have to. They thought A main was clear because of the ult.
Come on out. Getting up to 6 rounds, you have to bear in mind where Fnatic
Alpha gets the attack op out. Money's really, really low. This could be 8 if Fnatic win this.
That's it, with already a decent amount of rounds built up. How much more will they have? 2 to go. Gentlemates.
What a Darker and Kayak. Man, I think Darker's incredible, dude.
Victory here for Fnatic will make this.
He's kind of making us remember it as well with how he's playing Vitality.
Looking for this main fight.
It's a great off angle, this.
But the utility is there.
Just if the aim's there.
Waiting to pop that stun. They suspect that players could be close to the door. The stun goes through. The flash is perfect.
You're way too confident, man.
No, it's actually the stun.
You're way too confident. Holy hell, he's out of there.
He's just firing on all cylinders. That's a quick double before he gets taken out. Out the air. Revealed. Forced back. Flashed. Everything's coming his way. A Prowler on him, and it's caught him too. Can't see a damn thing, and he'll eventually be put to bed. A bombardment. Okay,
they have over-rotated those, so those 2v4s, 2v5s that they're losing, this is definitely another one. They've got a trip for info with camera.
To go with this, It's
And
a
this Prowler's
2v4,
just
Tom.
cleared over towards A
Mates
main.
shouldn't lose this.
No. We've seen
30
that already.
seconds left.
They'll have an early warning system of that Cypher utility. I think Chronicle just moments ago faked out the sound on the door to try and bait players into believing that they were still around this area. That's
How
all
do you
that
want
they
to do
needed,
this? I was going
though.
to
A
say.
player walking in, the
Camera
camera's still
spots,
there for
one,
Mini, so
Boaster feels
they
like he has
have
to get a
pretty
duel.
much
They're kind of ready
everything
for
they
it.
need Other than the
Yeah.
advanced position of Boaster, but that's going to be caught as well. Chronicle now in a 1v4.
This camera's wrecking him. They got a
Already
fade
seen
eye for if he
a
peeks again as well.
multitude of clutches going in Fnatic's direction, but this would have to be the best
Reach
of them.
damage isn't going to reach.
Not really a lot of space for him to deal anything. Even with an aftershock in hand, he can't get back past that trip and just has to give up the
Yeah,
round.
and then
It
money's
will be
relatively low,
another
so
for
he doesn't need
Gentleman.
to throw this gun to someone.
Yeah, with Kayak and Crash, he's having limited investment
Last
ability for the
round
next
before
one.
the
Their
switch.
portfolio is going to have to be buffed out. So saving that weapon certainly helps in that regard. Click finding so much control. The first kill was on the back of a flash, so that's a little easier, and it happened to be just as they were about to peak. The second was individual prowess.
This is the thing, again, I want to give credit to Zipan. He's not even getting all of the assists he deserves, because he not only put a flash through, the stun to help with the second kill, there was an aftershock holding back another player, and then he puts the pop flash to help kill Alpha here as well. So his utility was all over the shop, trying to help his teammates from the middle of the map. It's not the most rewarding.
Okay, they
job
kind of
in the world
know
when you
as
look at
well
the
that that's the
scoreboard,
op there.
He's definitely been one of the main reasons we've
They
seen
got a
them pick
lot
up
of
rounds.
ults.
Mates have pushed up
If
into
they
A main
retake
this
over
time,
towards A, they
already
can ult on this
forcing
one.
back
Smoke
Alpha
goes
here with the
down.
Prowler through the door. This might
Anyone
put a
close
wrench in
for
the
ults
plans
here?
Fnatic, who wanted to
I
do
mean,
a 3-2
Gentlemate
split
should
in
win
A
this round
side,
because of the
with only
ults,
2
but we've seen
players
some
on that
mad
weaker
stuff in
side
this
of A,
game,
with
so
very little utility to clear those corners that they've now given up. You either wait for the north side for the satellite play, or you look somewhere else.
this is attacker side map. Yeah, it normally is.
Rotation of
With these
Crash
comps,
used to
it
go
should be
back with
attack
these
sided.
guys. Maybe that's the idea. Now you've got a drone. Now you've got a reveal as well. It's going to be much easier. to
The
get
chamber
into
and
A-main.
the
As we're
Cypher
seeing,
make it like a
it's
little
gonna
bit
be
more
extremely
defense
easy to
sided,
get
I would
into
say,
A-main.
but
It's being given up
it's still
now by
overall
mates.
attack sided.
The drone will be heard. Could be a ruse, so it hasn't pulled the
Okay,
full
they swapped
rotation
both
just
the
yet.
ults.
The defense have a lot in terms of their ultimates, though. Both
No
committed
way,
when
dude.
it doesn't
He
matter.
like hesitated.
Althea is
With,
quicker
he
on the
hesitated
trigger.
and looked at
The
the
only
stim
problem
pack.
now
Did he
is
think it
that
was like a
timer.
satchel or something?
25 seconds to make their way onto the site. The defense is fully rotated in, but
That
the
nade
nade
is incredible
should deny
timing as well.
any
Get
potential
over
for
towards the
aggression.
side. They've been struggling
That
with the
post plant
retakes. They
will
got
be
no
heard, and
ults
as
anymore.
said,
I mean,
that's always
Fnatic
where
in a
Fnatic
good
are the
spot,
most
especially
fierce.
this.
That it is. Kayak's up close this
Yeah,
time.
Kayak's
though.
a
Well,
beast.
never mind. That's not a problem at all. In fact, it's a problem for Gentlemates. Molly forces them forward.
Okay,
into
very,
the
very
poster.
nice for
And a
Fnatic.
quick
Dude, I feel like when I
mowdown
watch Gentlemate
as
here,
the
they
rest of the squad was
hesitate quite a
forced
lot.
into the A side hold, thanks to Kayak wrapping
But he
up
definitely
behind.
thought that was a satchel
7
over
on the
towards
board.
A main and he didn't
Not a
want to
bad
send it.
display from Fnatic.
Yeah, no, and this is a moment for mates where they had a decent recovery towards the
Yeah,
end.
they
Could have
for
been in a
sure
much
thought that
better
was a
position.
satchel.
If they're going to survive in this tournament, this now comes down to them. Can they do it? After
That
the
is a
break?
shot and a half, though. Oh my goodness. Okay, chat, let me mute this one. The Molly in A main, yeah, the Molly's nice as well. Boaster's always had very good, Boaster's always had very good Mollies on this map. 1v4? Yeah, we got time for it, I think. Yeah, maybe flashbang. Let's have a little look. 1v4 on site? Dude, this quality is killing me. Dude, he's been popping off, to be fair to him. The Twitter quality? Yeah, it's killing me. Damn, dude. These shots are nice, though. Damn, dude.
Okay, we don't have much data to go on, but the data we do have is a 1-11 or 1-2-11.
Where are we at? 2-1 pistols,
when it came
right?
To the last time mates played.
Really calm at the end yet.
And an 8-4 defense side or a 6-6 defense side for Fnatic when they played in their last 2 matches. So they should be better
so
on defense.
2-1 for
attack.
Gentlemen.
So the main look here is have mates fix those issues. They've changed those roles. Will they
And
now
honestly,
come into play? 'Cause
they
I think the
probably
Zip
need to win
Map has
another
definitely
pistol.
shown those supportive capabilities.
Looking at this.
The main worry for me.
This is the
Can
chamber
they deal with
pause.
this man? On defense, he is
Camera doesn't see him though.
Without a doubt.
Okay, there we go. And you see a chamber over towards here, you kind of know that this comp normally plays one retake.
Attack never hurt
Oh
anybody.
my god, bro.
Alpha, my eyes are glued to the map seeing
Well,
Kayak flank with 2 players thinking that's going to change the round, but Jesus,
yeah.
relax, man.
And the triple
There's
flank
the
here as
flank,
well
yeah,
is so
nice
so
job.
strong.
Let's see what else Alpha's got in the chamber.
I believe he might be the only man we need to watch at this stage. Nonetheless, some aggression.
There he goes.
It's another one for Alpha.
Damn, that's a
Players
clean
gonna put
pistol,
to
dude.
bed.
Give me the shot.
I'll be honest,
Give me the
there's
shot
times
again.
where I like to be critical.
Disrespects
This
the
is not one of
smoke
those.
and
There
gets
is
2 lined
absolutely
up.
nothing you can do about that.
Is a
What a round
2-2
for it to
pistol,
happen
so
in as
very
well,
very
when
even
you've
on the
lost your
pistols.
map pick, when you're 7-5 down at the half, and Fnatic already have a decent amount of rounds in that first half. You didn't want to see
flawless as well.
they come in with an in-zone flawless right here to start.
Oh
the
my god,
second
it's so
half,
fast.
and it's off the back of that.
Slow it down. Still not slow enough. Needs slower.
Like, you know, there's no notes.
It's
There's no
incredibly
notes.
fast.
It's just don't let the guy kill 3
Dude,
of
the
you
shots
and
into this
collapse you on
round
the way
are-
in. Okay, kind of hard to avoid that. And you
Yeah, when that kind of stuff happens, you're just like, well,
that's the pistol round.
yeah, look at
down
him
the drain.
typing. He's
That
typing,
my
that was
face.
fast,
That's
dude.
exactly the face I made.
He's for
that
sure typing, that
represents
was
for
so
mates.
fast.
It's not good. They are going to probably go 9-5 down. Look what Fnatic bring into this round. 2 pistols with plenty of margin for error.
Well, yeah, one of the pistols is Alfia with a headhunter,
Right,
so
exactly.
there's barely even a pistol at all. He's also working his way towards that tour de force, and although the operator is not what he's renowned for,
How many deaths are Fnatic allowed to? It's a little bit risky what they're doing.
No, if they
Normally
can,
you wouldn't
anything
see this
goes.
on defense.
even again, just trying to claim
Like
some of those
Alpha only
votes. You
got
can
3
see, though, that
shots.
Fnatic at least have a bit of an idea of that. Crashy's fairly aggressive. Same for
Dropping the
players
gun
within
to
A main.
Crashies.
There's an attempt to try and deny them getting those ults.
Well, there go the 3
Well,
shots.
Alpha's
He's only got a classic now.
he's had an interesting start. Yeah, that's all 3 Headhunter bullets expired and off the table. Rotation from mates. They claim Orb, claim the B side. At least that's the idea. They'll go towards Alfia, who does now at least have the Sheriff to work with. And Boaster with the Bulldog, but a passive play on that side of the map, not wanting to give the Pistols the opportunity to overwhelm them.
Who had a spare Sheriff and didn't give it to
30
him
seconds
initially?
left.
Well, it was probably Clicks, no?
Oh yeah, that might be true. That's true. I was about to say.
Can they get a plan on
that
this?
ready for it to be whiffed. Wow.
Yeah.
Do they have another backup gun, backup shield, backup health? Oh,
Dude,
no,
everyone's
backup
just
is
trying to make sure they can
Boaster.
get the plan.
Spike planted.
Plant at least.
Boaster will take
few
it though.
extra
This is a
credits
nice ult to
is
get.
something. An extra orb as well. But other than that, that is all she wrote.
Hey,
No
very,
more
very
kills to be
nice.
had. Another in-zone flawless for Fnatic.
Yes, a real money maker for this squad.
Yeah, and this
See
bonus
players
is gonna
coming
be
in with light
very
shields
nice.
Intact, Crashies sitting comfortably.
Kike's gonna be
with
kind of
the
close to
50.
his ult.
In zone flawless will matter more, I suppose, in the later rifle rounds. But right here, yeah, you ain't gonna turn your nose at it. There's been almost nothing.
POV, you're up against Alpha, yeah?
There's been almost nothing for mates to write home about so far, but this round is where that has to change. It's 9-5.
This guy is
Fnatic
this, bro. This guy is...
steamroll their rounds. They build up a lot.
I happy, man.
Oh, they played Clix's comms for a second there. That was strange. It looked
I
like Alpha
need
talking.
more Alpha yeah, impressions.
Yes, please. Let's get him to do something.
Every player. Just every player in the league.
God.
We'll get it ready to
Okay.
I'm sure the production team will be super happy.
For the
to do.
bonus, they get a judge over
Now
towards
this is where it's crunch
Dish.
time. For Gentle
The
Mates,
TP over towards Spawn, I
elimination
like
on
it.
the
Do the
line.
judge on
Kickoff
Chamber.
could end
Pretty
maybe a
underrated.
bit swifter than they would have wanted it
Default's
to.
still
They
nice.
definitely
Camera
shown life
to
with
get
a couple of
info.
wins. A map victory
Kayak's
versus
kinda isolated on
Heretic,
site, but
but
you've
they
also got
haven't been
2
able to
people that
take
can
down
stun,
any of the
flash, and
big
push through
guns.
the smokes.
Look looking at Alfia also having a judge, and Kayak, he's
The
looking
nade is
to
incredible. And he did
he is.
so
He's lost
good.
his head
And the
for his
smokes come
trouble,
down.
though.
They get through
Mates
the...
come in, overwhelm the site, and Chronicle is out relatively scot-free.
Yeah, and they have
Still
no
an
idea
ideal
that
place
Boaster
to go
sent
for
it
the
all the
reload.
way through
Boaster's
over
got
towards
heaven control.
Arcade.
Molly to
That's
stop
such
them
a big play
re-aggressing
from
and
Boaster.
buy some time so he can stay in heaven while his teammates get ready for this retake. Stunt. Probably what they're waiting for here on Chronicle. In fact, he's just going out. Chronicle's looking for a fight. Yeah, so Chronicle breach entry
And
is
look
what
at
they
it.
were waiting
And
for.
Heaven should get the kill.
He's fired the gun and the race is on,
Okay,
and it's over
okay.
just like
Very,
that.
very nice from
Finish line
Fnatic. Shout out to
looking
Boaster here,
real
but they just
close
had so
for
many people
Fnatic
to just
now.
go fast
10
through. And you
to
see
5
Gentleman's
on
now
the
talking
board.
about the fact that he pushed through
That's
fast from the
almost
smokes.
reminiscent to their Fracture game versus BBL.
It was good
It
reaction
was
from Fnatic though.
Chronicles at 24
And then
and
the
10, and
smokes in
every time
Heaven
we tried
delayed
to, like,
so...
oh,
Sorry,
he's
the
gonna
nade in Heaven delayed so
headshot
much
3
that
people. Like,
they could get
that
through.
is the danger of Chronicle, is the depth he has individually on any agent in the game. A little bit quiet right now, but you can still see the threat. 10 and 5, 3 rounds for Fnatic to continue in their road along the lower bracket. A place that, well, maybe some would have expected them to fall
Alright.
eventually, but not in the way they did.
Lord
Going down to BBL, I think,
Lioness.
was a shock. Almost being eliminated by Na'Vi, it took a mass comeback for
Kayak
that not to happen.
went away from his
Versus
ult.
Gentlemates, though, I felt like it's been a different story. In control on map 1, and although some closer rounds early, in control in map 2 as well.
Yeah, and it's
There
the
needs to
classic
be
with
a
the damage that goes deep. They force him away into it.
This is gonna
Boy,
be-
that's nice.
Yeah, there's an aftershock there.
But yeah, just for you guys
Yeah,
at
that's
home,
nice.
you don't
Dude,
survive
that's funny
inside
though.
the
This is a
aftershock.
Fnatic strat they used against him.
I want to see his impression of that round.
Where the molly goes straight to Heaven.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get it with quite the same gusto.
Still, Kayak has a showstopper, and that, in essence, can be enough.
Dude, he's just out here taking the jaw.
There's one with a nade.
What?
I've seen this one before.
Yeah, and he had a lot less help.
Hey, shout out to Crashies though. He was
expected, but it
aware for
doesn't
this.
matter. Still going to be able to find the kill. Trade back. Showstopper's been
Oh.
used, and there's another one. It is
Yeah, and they
forming
know
a
where he
bomb once
is.
again. Mini now left to try
And
and
we got
close
no
this
pings
one out, but
anymore.
They know where he is already. Utility being sent through, but the defuse has been stopped. Unable to hold on to it, at least for now, continuing to just try and spam on, but already to half.
Okay,
He needs
very
some
nice,
kills,
man.
and
Fnatic
Kayak,
fully
who
in
gets
control of
it?
this.
He'll be the savior of the day again.
It's starting to seem like the door might be shut on Gentlemates. We've seen them put up some decent performances here at kickoff, but Fnatic, a squad recently, like you
Blackshot said, "How
sat
dare
down
you
to
come swing for
surprise
them when
balls.
they're
That's
wrong on
not
predictions?"
something this
Dude,
team
it's
takes lightly. Their
crazy.
abyss
It's
looked weak before,
crazy
but in
that they're
this
actually
matchup,
like
it was
this
flawless.
pumped up about getting a prediction right. It shows you how bad the percentages normally are. It's wild that they're so hyped. It's actually insane, dude. It's crazy.
Fnatic struggled against Na'Vi. They're not happy with that. They were back to the drawing
They're
board.
so
Came in
pumped
here,
about it.
Issues seem to be fixed, or at least not being exploited.
The biggest thing for me in the last 2 series, those difference makers, has been Kayak. Series 1, he was fine. Like, he wasn't the worst player in the whole server. He wasn't the best, but in the last 2, he has been the best. Like, he was fantastic on map 1. Okay, maybe Alfia could have pipped into the post. In this map,
The only reason I switched as well is because I felt like it wasn't as
individually off his back,
one-sided
the
as they
same
thought.
thing he was doing within the tier 2 on his grind through Ascension. Right now he is
they're
21
loving
and
it.
9. There is not anybody even remotely close. In fact, the closest player is Kadafra, who's been doing his best. The remaining member of Mates from last year, but it's seeming like they might be dealt a similar hand. Still, I would say this
What happened on
it's
Abyss?
early in its life cycle.
Gentleman's
It's
just couldn't
not-
adapt
it's
to
not
a
all doom and gloom,
at all.
But it does turn out that maybe they're not quite ready to take down Fnatic.
Well, that's it. Yeah, it certainly a team that tests the best of the best, and for Mates,
If you go out to Heretics and Fnatic, that it is what it is. And like as your first tournament as a team, first time IGLing at tier 1, if you lose to Heretics and Fnatic,
Yeah, you're
I'm
not too
I'm gonna
bad.
forgive you. I'll let it be.
well, even then, you know, they took down Apex. I think Apex still has one of the highest performing players here in kickoff. Morasin was looking fantastic. It's a team that's certainly not pulled any punches, but when it matters, it seems that the shots land on their chin. Fnatic not looking to be eliminated, not looking to
I was gonna
give
say, they have a lot here if
Gentlemates
they wanted to go for a
start of
play.
their own legacy. Rolling Thunder put through. It's
Reach.
desperation for
Reach
Mates. They used
all
it
with
for
late
Sam, but
smokes.
Fnatic were far back,
Yeah,
waiting
but dude,
for
they're
this
gonna have
play
to
to
try
come in,
force
whether
through
it
these
was the
smokes, and they
ult or some
committed
new
so
zone.
heavy with their own
They
smokes.
stayed out of danger. Now the question
Like, it
is,
doesn't-
can Mates capitalize on
Obviously,
the
like,
little
it's
space that they got
4v5,
for a
but
big
Fnatic are in a
ultimate,
really
the
good
only
spot.
ultimate that they've got to work with.
Now Robbie BK is one away. A plant
Because
would
Kadavra
be-
has no smokes anymore. And as long as no one
Break it would be
oversteps,
nice.
they've got a perma crossfire.
Chronicle's still within the site. There's plenty of Fnatic players here, but he is stuck in the mud. You'd think he'd be dead by now, and finally Zipan's managed to put him in his grave. And while everything
Oh my
is still
god,
going away
these shots.
on
Trades
the
for
attack
trades.
side,
It's all good. He got the
now
most
he was
important
left as a
shot
lone
over towards
defender on
site.
the
That's
other
what
side of the
matters.
map. Now, he is one off a tour de force. So in reality, he'll have an op next round no matter what.
Alpha?
So he could give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, he's got money. He might as well
Risk
go
of
for
giving
it.
them the op, but swap over
Oh,
to
that's
the rifle. Reload as well. They certainly know where he is. The cam confirms it. And
Okay,
Kadavra
nice,
puts the
nice,
bullet
nice.
between
Kadavra
the
one
eyes.
away from his
That's
ult,
that one.
and Fnatic still loads of
Bad
money.
Fate just walked over the op. Does anyone want it? Nah, not on the attack side, and especially on this map. 11 to 6, 5-round gap, doable, obtainable, but for mates, it is certainly looking unlikely. You think about Kayak, 21 and 10 at the moment. All he needs is one round, and they're at least guaranteed the OT. And he's had nothing but rounds so far.
Yeah, the amount of rounds that have looked done that he's been able to take. And
Is
that's
4K.
also, it's also then gambling on like other players not being there. Like it's so difficult to find a way to have that belief. BBL did
Okay,
it.
smoke into
in
the
their
down,
victory
prowlers
split.
create pressure like they're going over towards A.
Worst scenario,
And
this is so aggressive,
oh
though.
my
So aggressive
goodness.
round the edge
Dude,
of the cage,
no
and
one
maybe
had
the
their
round
gun
is
out.
right now. The third kill.
Why does no one have their gun out there?
That's the IGL
It's a
tax.
nice push from Fnatic, but
But how do you find a way back into this one? I'm looking at Kadavra. He needs another one.
What a
yeah,
round
and they
to
can't
do
be
it in
swinging
two,
into
man.
this one way.
For mates,
Oh, they can be.
that smoke is not making things easy. Peeking in, you can see nothing. They've got all the info. Well,
Dude
they
got
hit him.
so wrecked
That's not a
there.
missed shot. That
Okay,
won't
nice
go
stand from
reactor
Fnatic.
straight.
6 chances on
12
this.
to 6 in zone flawless, Tom. They start this round out. They pop the tour de force. You're now thinking, okay.
What are they
there's
doing?
a
They just
dude,
had
a very
no-
scary
they
dude
just had
stuck
no
with a
idea
weapon
that
that
they
can
could
kill
just
me
push
instantly
behind
if he
this.
can get out. So they're starting to use their util. They're popping cages on the corners. You can't get that quick pick. They're trying to make this a bit annoying. They'll cam behind,
Flash
clear
through
the space,
back wall as well.
and instead, Fnatic, they know. They want to go and get a little bit aggressive in this round where you're not ready for it, where you're not just swinging straight in to take the
What is going on here? What?
You know what? The first game confused me. I didn't know what I was looking at Valorant-wise. Now I'm just
I feel like I've missed
Why was
something.
it across the board?
Move very swiftly on. as swiftly on as I can. Here we go, Kayak. He is
Damn,
stealing.
damn, bro, that is
We
some
said,
lovely
does he
shots.
ever
He's going
wanna
for it.
Turns out this is his game.
Yeah.
His
No, he's got
stage
some
of the world.
confidence, man. It could be
Maybe
nice.
even a little bit
Be
more.
real
He's
nice.
looking
This
to
is back-to-back
send
best of threes where he's played
Gentleman
good as well.
It's
Okay,
over.
solid
It's
from
done.
Fnatic.
Fnatic
It was a stomp.
with an in-zone
It really was a
flawless. You
stomp.
never wanna get
And it was like a
Dominant
2-2 for pistols as well,
performance
so.
from start to finish, and Kayak is the man of the moment.
land jitters, nerves, water.